Your legends, hail, hail, welcome on in. Thank you for being here. There's my man Mick. Welcome in, Mick. in early with the time outs. Welcome in, legend. Craig, you all welcome in. As I said, it's Thomas, welcome in, mate. Goal already. We're in the huddle on my screen, mate. I'm trying to get the one up on YouTube, but usually we've got a wee bit of YouTube coverage, but I'm not getting it up right now, so I'm just going to put on a bit of music, right, Swips, and we're going to do that. While I watch the game, we're going to listen to some tunes. I don't suppose it matters. It doesn't matter. I like you to watch the coverage that's on the screen. There we go.
From home tight, he'd invite the neighbours out with the
Hey, legends, welcome on in. 7 out in Celtic. 17 now, I said. Let me know if the music's too loud, right, legends, if it's overpowering. And I'll keep looking for coverage of the game. We're underway anyway. The plastic grass looks fantastic in the night light. The shambles in it. The time out along. Behave yourself, you. Y'all critics, welcome on in, legend. Thank you for being here. Aye, just the 17 now, I think, here, Nick. Just the 17 now. Right, here we go again, legends. Goal now already. Not snow. Watching the game live. 40 seconds in. I'm watching it, mate. I'm watching it here. No here. I'll need to keep an eye on the watching for a viable stream. An eye out for it. 7 now, yeah, legend. I hope so. A junior side, you know what I mean? Any professionals. Celtic should properly wipe the floor with them. The potential for egg on the face is there. No, it's Casper knows I like Kilmarnock, mate. He's into the Kelly pies. Casper's into the Kelly pies. He's in there for he's on the sidelines for a hot pie. Move your fucking saw your adverts.
We'll sing a song, a soldier song, with cheering, rousing.
Yeah, I was just sitting thinking there, legends, right? What can I do? I can't find this. If there's no other channel covering it on YouTube, like I usually put the wee window on over here. So we're just going to play some music while we watch the game. That's how we roll. What's my drink? Oh, shit. BBC commentary on. It's not working in the background, mate. That's what I was just talking about there. Sorry, legend. I was looking for it on the YouTube. It's not there. I'll keep an eye out, mate. Yeah, I'm watching it on Premier Sports, legend. Cancel that down now, right? Full fucking mush this. Oh, that was scary. I think I can share this one here, legends. Sounds like there's a bit of audio for you in the ground. I'm loving that. We'll do that. Just give me 1 second, right? I'll share this wee screen like I usually do. Since we've done a bit of coverage on it. My Celtic into them. Put the music back on at half time or whatever, right, legends? Right, the Kelly pies are up to scratch. That's burst, that's brain busting over here. Turn that down a wee bit. Exactly. Sandy balls and sandy cheeks. Yo, Ween, welcome in. Welcome in, legend. Come on, hoops. This is the only coverage we could get on screen here, this one here. This is all we could get on screen. I'm watching the game on my legitimate Fire Stick, as you can see. I've got it onto the side. Still in that niche, 4 minutes in. Celtic have started brightly.
Because everyone holidays a little differently. Securing the Sun Lounger, it's all yours. Ice lolly.
You've got the holidays on.
Yeah, why
Get yourself a James Villa Holiday Legends.
There's a James Villa with
I'm wondering where I can turn that off. I'm like, looking for it. Looking for it. Yo, Kev, welcome in. Yo, Sandra, welcome in, legend. Exactly. Pies might be up to scratch, but the team isn't it? That's how big Casper's took the night off. He's on the hit list, but yep, you're up there. Keep an eye on you, Craig. You end up with a ban as well. Come on, Celtic. Auchinleck are defensively solid. Every player right in front of their box. Every player defending. Doing great, legend. How are you doing? Is that your score prediction? Kev said it first. That's you as well, Kev. You're on the list as well. Kenny just missed a sitter. Just coming up here. Yep, chipped out wide. Kenny in the middle, straight at the keeper. Utter sitter. Who's that? Stephen Welsh spreads the ball out to the right-hand side, headed back across the area. I can't believe Kenny misses that. I can't believe he misses that. Wow. Absolute sitter. James Forrest, that is, it heads the ball back across. Absolute sitter there, Celtic. Yo, John, welcome in, legend. You just got to stick, chat. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Grassing and all the chat. Just I've got an eye on you. Nobody's getting timed out unless you're a hun. Time you out instantly. Auchinleck are the best team in Talbot. Heard that, mate? Heard that? Rumours have been passed. For that position, Kenny was in again, cutting the ball across the area there, breaks to the edge. Nothing comes yet. 6 minutes in, who's that having the shot there? Ralston for the edge of the area. Lopak's hard to spread. That's some good butter. It's hard stuff. It's not like that Flora. Spread that all over the place. Yeah, true. True. Yeah, John with the Morse code. John Morse code surely. Just likes to use his grammar. So make sure I take a breath between each word. It helps me out. Welcome in, John. Celtic look active. Yeah, it's what I'm expecting. Auchinleck defensively quite strong. Plenty of guys behind the ball. Camped in their area. Game's almost exclusively played in their half to this point. Yeah, Stephen Welsh thinks he's like prime Pirlo. Even in this game, he's passing it to Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor, 5 yards away, passes it straight back. It just invites pressure. Golden. Oh, I think Kenny should be shipped out anyway, legend. We need better. We need better. He should have scored one already. Point blank, and he misses it. I think we're smoking in now. Okay. Get my drink in a minute. Sorry, legends, I just went and got that. Went just grabbed my drink. I was like, oh, just go get it. Dangerous attack there for Auchinleck Talbot, it says. Callum McGregor recovers the ball and Celtic break. Fast pace down the right wing. It's good play. Go on. Oh, come on, you need to make that, man. That's terrible. Who's that in the middle there that doesn't make that pass? You stop it, yous. Leave John a lane. So he's to go and get a ball. Just get a rap. Don't you rise to them. Don't you rise to them, legends. Yeah, I know there's no audio in it. I'm sorry. You know what I mean, legend? It's just that it's got a wee feed there for you to see what's going on in the game. Of course, like, I wish I could just, like, do this. Like, just grab a camera and just show you the game. But it doesn't work like that. Scotty will be flipping. Scotty will be flipping his lid. As soon as I display the game in any way, right, Celtic just came in and they put a copy strike against the channel and shut us down. So then we don't get to do any of this whatsoever. I know there's no commentary as well, legend. Sorry. Just need to put up with me. Deal with my commentary. There we go. Thank you, legend. Thank you. I know it's better than nothing. That's that, innit? It's better than now. I'm trying to tell you what's going on in the game here. Celtic are just holding on to possession, really playing the ball across the back line and into Callum McGregor, but firmly in Auchinleck Talbot's half. Everything's been played in their half. Referee gives them a free kick there for fuck all. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, but 11 minutes in on my feed, Roy, my man. So if you're any faster, let us know what's happening. Keep the chat updated. I know, tell us about it, legend. Tell us about it. I'll take another look, right, Dave? See if we can find a better feed than this one. I don't think we will find a better feed than that one. Because it's actually working. That's us legends. Unless we're watching this kid play FIFA. That pitch there is less plastic than the pitch that Celtic's actually on. We'll stick with this one now, right, legend? Because it's coverage.
It's free
So
to sell on eBay.
some coverage is better than no coverage.
Sold it. It's free and easy to sell on eBay.
We need to watch the adverts. That's your fault. That's your fault, Davey. It's your fault. Not Celtic. That's what she always says. That's what she said. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Don't worry about it, mate. That looked like a handball there as well. Take the corner kick. A bit harsh for the handball. That's how it's done, John. Thanks for coming in and watching them. So I don't know what happened with the comments. I think Scotty had marked it as the stream was okay for kids. So it was registered PG-13 and there was no comments. Exactly, mate. It's just the radio. I'm actually watching the game on live coverage, but see when I've got it on my computer monitor, I don't have any sound for the game. So usually I listen to the radio coverage as well, legend. But I've not got any coverage of it today. I don't know why not. Don't know if I could be able to find it. I'll get a check, right, legend. And it's just like the Might be able to do this. Don't think we can share the audio, legend. Sorry for ignoring the chat. Welcome in, legends. Thanks for being here. Y'all, Murphy, welcome in, legend. I've only got this wee coverage in the side here, but there's no comms other than mine's. The game's going well. Celtic are playing well. Auchinleck, Talbot, strong in defence. They came forward a couple of times, not really anything too menacing or threatening. Don't think Sinisalo's been tested or made to work at all. Johnny Kenny misses a sitter, man, absolute sitter. Central in the goals, and he puts it straight at Auchinleck keeper. I put it to Albania. I get you, Paul. I just leave the adverts on, mate, because it helps the other channel. The other person who's watching, try to make a shilling. Another sitter is that. Dubai got hijacked by Sunderland. That is hilarious. Personally, I think the guy was shite, and I wouldn't have gave a club affiliated with Israel the money. A club whose chairman has a company that makes drones that fly bombs into children's homes. No, thank you. No, thank you very much. Easy just to ban that. That was the easiest ban of a lifetime. Insta ban. Oh, I'm sorry, legend. Sorry if that's in the background here of mine. There's no commentary on my one now. This is only feed we could find to do the watch along. So it is what it is. So sorry, legend. There's big Rabin as well. Welcome in, legend. Thank you for being here. They always do, legends. They do. I'd rather be on the right side of history. I've not even seen Balak be shit in this game. I'm waiting to see him get a kick of the ball. I've not even seen him get a sniff. Look, legend, I didn't reject the player per se. I rejected the club he was coming from and the affiliation to the club's chairman. I rejected the fact of Celtic giving a club like that money. Our fans giving our fans money to a club like that. That's what I rejected. Oh, the link you're watching live has the drums that on it, legend. Brutal. He's just got no sound. I'm just watching Martin O'Neill having a drink of water. 17 minutes in. Yes, legend. Balikwisha is actually on the plastic pitch. I've not seen him get a kick of the ball, to be honest with you. I've not seen him feature at all. We'll try and keep an eye out for him. Hell yeah, legend. That's the way. Share the link if I don't think it lets you unless you put a space between the www and the dot. But whoever wants it can copy the link for the chat and then just paste it in. Take the space out. Free kick to Celtic there. Edge of the area. Yeah. Paulo Bernardo's not had a sniff, mate, and I think he's a fantastic player. All the Celtic players in this team should be dominating at this level, in my opinion. Absolutely dominating. James Forrest tripped there. That's the free kick. There we go. Come on, Celtic. It was 17 now, I predicted, bro. Nothing each at half time. I think these players have got to come out and impress. No disrespect to Auchinleck, Talbot, but they are miles behind even a B-side selection for Celtic. You'll have carpet birds, yep. 5th degree. You need a skin graft, mate, on that plastic carpet. Of course, there's no one in those situations without blame, legend. There is no one without blame in those situations. And I don't hate on Jewish people or people of Zionists or anything like that, mate. It's nothing in particular. I just don't like what they're doing to people with bombs and guns and the people who have sticks and stones. It's just an opinion. But like that one about Bernardo, that was just an opinion as well, legend. I'll probably get more grief for that. Yo, David, welcome in. Yo, Glove. I think I've been quite impressed with Stephen Welsh. Some of his play, his ability to go direct, go long with the ball. We've been missing that coming out of defence, a ball-playing defender. I'm not saying Stephen Welsh is the answer, because defensively he's still very weak. But at the same time, if we've got these players at our disposal, we should be using them. Yeah, we're quite far back, you know, mate, for the coverage I'm watching. We're just story of the season so far for Celtic, we've just been toothless up front, utterly toothless at times. Well, I'm only a Kaiser, mate. I'm not a god, but you can blame me if you want. almost with their tags in their bums. The holy Kaiser, chief. What's in your head? What's in your head? Oh, fuck's sake, man. Is that here? Bernardo? He'd like a fucking 50 pence piece. Great work for James Forrest again. Bernardo should finish that. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a football player try to head the ball with a crown of his head. I don't know what Bernardo's technique was there. Yeah, we definitely need a striker, Peter. Definitely, 100%. A big centre-back to help us defend those corners and long throws and free kicks conceded around the area, who can always push up for corners. A big goal threat and a defensive assurance at the back to assure us up. And also a big striker who can score with the head. And I think Celtic will be set.
His results say that when he's playing well, it's very difficult to stop him. So going to be a very high-ranking player.
Exactly. It would have done him the world a good. Look, I think he needed games. That's one thing for sure as well. That's why Welsh went out. He needed games. They seem to be made up play though at times as well. Go down with injuries for no reason. It's always that shoulder he grabs. Yeah, exactly, David. You need to give him a chance. In my opinion, anyway, we should give him a chance. Same with Balikwisha as well. I think Balikwisha's now playing as a centre forward. I think if we can utilise him somewhere else, I think when we brought him in, he actually played behind a striker, just behind centrally. So by us playing him on the Welsh, we were really playing him out of position. Yeah, Welsh has been very good. He's been good in this game as well so far as well. Watch Celtic. James Forrest has been brilliant. Exactly, mate. I've got a Morgans and Coke. That's what I've got, the Morgans and Coke on. Fucking hell, man. How did Balikwisha miss that? He's not the striking answer, that's for sure. Yep, absolute sitter. How the fuck did he miss that? He just hits it with the ball, his ankle. Absolute sitter. You need to drive through that with your laces. Have a bit of confidence. Have a bit of fucking confidence about yourself, Balikwisha. Mikey, I think we'll do the usual bargain bin shite, mate. And even worse, I think we'll do loans as well. I would love to see us, like, spend money on a quality striker. Yeah, about 10, 15 million. But I think we'll bring in this Danish guy as well. I think he's a quality striker, Wind. So I think we'll bring him in as well. On the Swally. Just one Morgan's legend. Balaclava. Aye, Balaclava. Exactly, David. How can any player, when you think about it realistically, if you're on the sidelines at Celtic waiting for your chance, you need to come in and impress in the first game and hope you can continue to impress. One dip in form and you're straight out of the squad, and it's like if I just lose faith in you. Like free sitters. Shorten that window. Just cut it in half. Thank you all for being here, legends. Watch the watch along. If you're new to the stream, please hit that subscribe and hit that like button. It always helps to push us out to more Celtic fans who come in and watch the games, as well as enjoy the podcast, the rest of the lads, and the Facebook group over on Planet Celtic. Close to 75,000 over on the Facebook group. So thank you for your support. We'll see if this goes to penalties, Mick. I'm banning you for a week. I'm banning you for a week, my man. Yeah, we're just toothless up front again, legends. Toothless, absolutely toothless. We're making chances. Good craft, good play, generating chances, but just no one putting a finishing touch to it. Mick's already been banned. Mick's already been banned, didn't you, Mick? He'll get banned again. He knows. He knows. See, sometimes that Erin Dame, John, they're baffling. Ban myself for a month. Kenny is pish. Yes, I believe you. I think the first thing when Celtic bring in a striker, we should be loaning Johnny Kenny. Loan him out to somebody like Falkirk. Get him a game week in, week out. Look at us, look at us. He comes out swinging. He comes out swinging. After being banned yet. Yes, spaz. He's choking for it, isn't he? You're choking to get banned. Settle down, pedal. I find that word offensive. I've got a disabled son. I don't use the S word. You want banned, Peter? I'll ban you, no problem. Do something offensive. No, I'm only joking. Spell his name wrong. Exactly. The level of striker that we would need to bring in. Pardon me. The level of striker I think we would need to bring in. Celtic are looking at paying between 15 and 20 million to bring a striker like that in. I just don't see it happening. I just do not see it happening. The boys are loving it. The boys are loving Mick's Parter. He's banned himself. He's banned himself before. But you're selling the naughty step, Mick. Saturday board singing needs to be louder. Well, that's clearly not fit for purpose because we're not bringing in any players. Exactly. Saturday board, 100%. I'm on board for that. I just feel like, see if we sack the board, legends, right? Who picks the new board? It's Dermot Desmond who picks the new board once again. It's going to just be another group of flunkies and dafties. On Celtic, that's terrible. If you had a face like mine, mate, you'd love it. You'd be good looking for the first time in your entire life. Brilliant. Guys are banned the GB. I fucking did. Fucking did, alright. Get it up, GB. Yeah, they're looking for the money, Coffee. That's what they're looking for. But the boys are rebellious. Look at them. Big Mick's pure anti-establishment. He doesn't even like me because I'm the host of the Watchalong. Me and you, Mick. I'll meet you in front of Ibrox Stadium, mate. Me and you. Square go. Bring your handbag, you dafty. Bringing in what, mate? Oh, fuck knows who that is. Fuck knows who that is, Hoopy. It's just, I just don't see, like, even if we do sack them, they'll just be replaced by Dermot Desmond. So it'll be more of the same by people with less experience who will be expecting to get the job right. Me personally, if I was employed at Celtic, I would go out to these other clubs in Europe that are being successful and I would employ their full infrastructure. Kaiser's the establishment. I know, mate. Tell us about it. That's the funniest thing ever. He's a good player. Striker at Motherwell. I think Celtic should be trying to do more business domestically in Scotland because one thing's for sure, they're not getting it right internationally. And bringing in players for the continent, we're just not getting that right. Donegal Road. Donegal Road at midnight. House bricks and a leather bag, mate. Me and you. What day? I'll get ready. I'll get ready for it. I'll get ready for it, my man. I'll meet you down the Galgay Road. I'll meet you down the Galgay Road, Mick. You're dead after this. After this stream, Mick. You're dead meat. I'm getting it. Right after this stream. Exactly. They've got it's the game of some of these players here for Rocket. It'll be the game of their life. Absolute game of their life. Big bag of cans. Hey, Mick, you bring the cans. You bring the cans, yeah, bam. Oh, there we go. Goal to Celtic. Edge of the area, I'm seeing it now. Ralston with the ball. 3 men around him. He dances left. He dances right. The cross is shite. Auchinleck Talbot player clears. Picked up there by Murray. Given to Welsh. Into McGregor. There you go, yeah, wee answer. Welsh, good ball down the line to James Forrest. Back out to the edge to Welsh again, picks the ball up. That's poor, man. Come on, Celtic. I want to see this goal. Hurry fucking up. Come on, Celtic. Ball goes wide to McCowan. Good run for McCowan. Excellent cross. Oh, there we go. And a wee touch at the front post for Johnny. Can he hit a fucking barn door with a banjo, Kenny? Yes, Celtic. Yes. No, Johnny Kenny nips in at the front post and just touches it over the keeper. The keeper's stooping down to make the save at the front post. Kenny gets the foot in front of him, just lobs him. Fucking time, I know. About fucking time. You tell him. You tell him, Carly. Need you in as sporting director. Need you in sporting director, Carly. Head of football operations at Celtic. There we go. It eases the pressure just ever so slightly. Johnny Kenny celebrates it like he's just scored the winning goal in the World Cup final. Go on, Johnny. Kenny's level. Kenny's found his level. Smell the glove. Never misses a chance. That's it. That's it. Penalty box poacher. That's what we need. That's it. Well said. Big grab. Stephen Welsh has been outstanding so far in this game. You need to check, bro. You need to look at the window. I'll just see what I always see if I look at the window down here in Ibrox. Snakes and ogres. Mutated people, mate. Like the Toxic Avenger. I don't look at the windies down here. Keep myself to myself. Keep myself to myself down here. Johnny Kenny scored. Carly. Luke McCowan driving in for the right-hand side, crosses the ball over near post. The keeper kind of stoops down to grab the ball, and Kenny nips in front of him, gets a toe on the ball over the keeper's head into the roof of the net. Quite a good finish. Like kind of like between the near post. Yeah. Go on. Welsh is not the answer. He might be the answer. He's been the answer so far in this game. Johnny Kenny could have scored 2 or 3 by now. You should have 2 by now at least. But he's got 1, mate, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. I think the draw's after this game. Who would you like in the draw, Peter? Who would be your dream opponent in the next round? Yeah, put him in his place. That's it, Rab. You see that about Taylor. What a fucking travesty when Taylor left. Yeah, I'm told. Yes, get him, Rab. Rab. You'd like the Rangers in the next round? Spartans. Give us the Spartans. Brilliant. Exactly. Smell the glove. That sounds more realistic. That sounds more realistic, mate. He's got to take confidence for this. He's got to score more goals. That's what Kenny's got to do. Nobody misses Taylor. Nobody misses Taylor. Taylor was pish. Brilliant. You just go down with a Stanley knife and cut it up. Just go to Rugby Park. Just cut yourself a big sheet out, mate. Shot on target for the edge of the area. Come on, Celtic. Need one in your 5. I don't know where anyone's near 5. Just need to go to the local sports centre, mate. Down there at the 5-a-side pitch. Down Dunfermline High School. Down Dunfermline High School with a Stanley blade, mate. Just measure your garden out and cut it up. I need 15 metres. 15 metres by fucking 7 metres. Just pace it out. Just take it, mate. Just take it. They don't mind down there nearly there. Hey, Yang's not on. He's a sub. Of course, if Rangers win the league this season, they go straight into the Champions League. They don't have to play. They don't have to pay a qualifier. So their board recognises that there's 40 million in Champions League money at stake. They're going to throw everything, even the kitchen sink, at winning the league. Their board, like being non-reactive, is self-destructive. It's bordering on self-mutilation. Changed it back to grass at Rafe Rovers. Used to stay behind Rafe Rovers football pitch, Mill Street in Kirkcaldy. Stayed there for a while. Come on, Celtic. Yeah, fucking Urco. Their board will be terrified, absolutely terrified. They're risk adverse. They'll be absolutely terrified to spend money because they don't know who the next manager's going to be yet. Absolute terror. The reason we're not bringing in any players is because they're risk adverse. They don't want to buy players who won't fit into the new manager's system, whoever the new manager may be. I think Welsh has played well, Mick. If we're still talking about Welsh. Exactly. Just ping it long. Pressure them. What Celtic? Yeah, welcome in, Strange Love. Hail, my man. Don't talk to that Mick, though. Don't talk to him. He's a bad boy. He's a rebel. He's a rebel in the chat, mate. Don't talk to him. He's calling me names. Everyone talks with Susan Boyle. Probably. We're monitoring the situation anyway. Yeah, we did. Can't believe we scouted Balgleisha for 2 years and paid $5 million for him. And still plat. There you go. Closer down there. Down there. Get your Stanley knife. Get yourself a pitch. Get your grass done. I think Taylor gave a lot as well in training to the atmosphere and stuff. I think he was a well-liked character at Celtic as well. Probably you need to do a bit of cow titting before the game. Midnight red, that's it, mate. That's how it's done. Just throw that Stanley knife as far as you can if you see blue lights. Yep. Welcome in, Deborah. Thank you for being here. In Celtic, I played quite well. Auchinleck Talbot, not really threatened. I don't remember Sinisalo making a save or anything. We've been quite robust. Stephen Welsh has played well. James Forrest, Luke McCown's played well in flashes. I'd probably go in that order. Stephen Welsh, James Forrest. So far, anyway, for man of the match. Yeah, exactly. We just need a striker, Plunge. We need a good striker. Everybody can see the glaring issues. Told you. Exactly. Just grow the grass. Just move your house so it's south facing garden. Just pick your house up and move it. Peace, big grab. He's declaring peace. Come on, Celtic. Sorry, Talbot ballot wish you there. Free kick to Celtic should be. It's not. It goes Talbot's way. Just get a room. We'll put some music on for you at half time. Some love tunes. Brilliant. Yep, and now welcome in, Mick. Thanks for being here, legend. Everybody else in the chat as well, thank you all for being here. If you are new, make sure you're hitting that subscribe and the like button. Helps push us out to more Celtic fans out there. Half-time just coming up. I'll put on some music at half-time and listen to some Celtic music. I'll go and get another drink. I think the plastic pitches are gone, David, at the end of this season. No one in the Premiership is allowed to have a plastic pitch. I think that's why Livingston are not caring about the fact that they're on a one-team mission to get relegated. No tongues. No tongues. You. On the lips. Right in the mouth. Right in the mouth. Like 1-0 is still shite, Brian. 100% right. But Johnny Kenny is also shite, and he's had a few chances. Paolo Bernardo's header sticks out as well. supposed to head the ball with the crown of his head. Like this bit back here. I don't know. Never a technique I've seen. There's your kisses. Thanks, Coffee. I was wondering what we were going to do when I couldn't find coverage of the game. See this YouTube feed you see over here at the side? When I couldn't find that, I was like, I'm just going to be me sitting watching the game, just my big face on screen. Like some sort of pleb, just sitting there staring at the game while you watch my face. Prefer to have something else on the screen as well you can watch. So the kisses, all the makeups have been done. Are you embarrassed? I think we've played quite well. We should be playing much better, of course. We should be playing much better. We should be dominating this game, but I think we've played quite well so far. Half-time, legends. Half-time. I'm going to put some music on. I'm going to go and get a drink. I'll be back in 2 moments. Well, 15 moments after half-time. He's on it. Right, legends, 2 moments, as I says. Yeah, I'll get this done. Here we go, big face on the screen. Get this shifted up. Get some music on. Ooh, here we go. Great legends. Here's Dan the man in. Welcome in, half time, Dan. What you come for? Kev, you're in charge of chat. Don't let Mick get out of hand. I'll be back soon, right? I'm going to get another drink. Make another smoke. Okay, after this.
As the news spread through the border town, Aidan McInnes was slain. Oh, why did you do it? Have you not the guts to say? You say it was an accident, or even a ricochet. But like Loco and Gibraltar, your eyes are well renowned. You murdered Aidan McInnes on his way to the Gaelic ground. For years he was harassed by the forces of the crown. As he went to work each morning and from his native town, the soldiers swore they'd get him for reasons no one could say. And sure enough, they murdered him in cold blood that sunny day. Oh, why did you do it? Have you not the guts to say? You say it was an accident, or even a ricochet. But like Loco and Gibraltar, your eyes are well renowned. You murdered Aidan McInnes on his way to the Gaelic. To say it was an accident was the greatest crime of all. To his heart-broken family, it was the worst that can befall. A cross it marks the lonely spot where Aidan he was shot down. As he walked that Sunday evening on his way to the Gaelic town. Sing about this. Oh, why did you do it? Have you not the guts to say? You say it was an accident or even a ricochet. But like Loco and Gibraltar, your eyes are well renowned. You murdered Aidan McAnespie on his way to the Gaelic. Oh, why did you do it? Have you not the guts to say? You say it was an accident or even a ricochet. But like Loco and Gibraltar, your lies are well renowned. You murdered Aidan McAnespie on his way to the Gaelic. Aidan's life had ended. It was time for Judgment Day. A soldier jumped out from the tower, then the coward he slipped away. God's curse on you, England, for this cruelty that you have done. But God will have the final say when your day of judgment comes. Oh, why did you do it? Have you not the guts to say? You say it was an accident or even a ricochet. But like Loco and Gibraltar, your lies are well renowned. You murdered Aidan McAnespie on his way to the Gaelic. Yes, you murdered young Aidan McAnespie on his way to the Gaelic.
That's it. We need a bigger car.
Smart speaker, what's an award-winning SUV?
The Tucson is an award-winning midsize SUV and is available for a 24-hour test drive.
They look great. And it's a self-charging hybrid too.
Smart speaker, search offers on a Hyundai Tucson.
The Tucson is available with 2 years 0% APR. And it's Hyundai, by the way.
Discover the Hyundai Tucson self-charging hybrid. Ends 31st of March, 25% deposit, finance subject to status. Hyundai UK is a credit broker, not a lender. Terms apply.
We'll sing a song, a soldier's song, with cheering, rousing chorus. As round our blazing fires we throng, the starry heavens o'er us. Impatient for the coming fight, and as we wait the morning light, here in the silence of the night, we will chant the soldier's song. Soldiers are we, whose lives are pledged to Ireland. Some have come from a land beyond the wave, sworn to be free. No more our ancient Ireland shall shelter the despot or the slave. Tonight we man the barn of wealth, and Erin's cause come woe our will. Mid cannons roar and rifles peep, we will chant the soldier's song. And Valley Green, our tarring crag, our fathers fought before us and conquered 'neath the same old flag that's proudly floating o'er us. We're children of a fighting race that never yet has known disgrace. And as we march the foe to face, we will chant the soldier's song. Soldiers are we, whose lives are pledged to Ireland. Some have come from a land beyond the wave, sworn to be free. No more our ancient Ireland shall shelter the despot or the slave. Tonight we man the barn of wealth, and Erin's cause come woe our well. Mid cannons roar and rifles peal, we will chant the soldier's song.
Welcome to Colombia. You are not the one in control here.
You lied to me.
I had no choice.
You never stop, do you?
Something's not right.
Is leadership training about plunging into icy water? Or conquering mountains with your team? Or maybe it's about building bridges. At The Power Within, we don't do games, gimmicks, or walks through the glen. We help you unlock the full potential of your team and deliver real results that last a lifetime. To find out more, just scan the QR code.
When boyhood's fire was in my blood, I read of ancient freemen, Barbaries and Rome, who bravely stood 300 men and freemen. And there I played in white sea, our feathers rent in twain, and Ireland along the province be a nation once again, a nation once again, a nation once again, and Ireland along the province be a nation once again. It whispered through that freedom's act that service high and holy, for we prepared by feelings that and passion made our lowly. For freedom comes from God's right hand and leads a godly train, and righteous men must make our land a nation once again, a nation once again, a nation once again, and Ireland long a province be a nation once again. I grew from boy to man, I can speak to that city. My spirit of each selfish plan and poor passion waiting. For thus I hope someday to wait, oh can such hope be vain? When my dear country should be made a nation once again, a nation once again, a nation once again, and Ireland long our province be a nation once again.
All right, team, our new collection's live, and we have a new intern, Amina, joining the finance jungle.
I hope I don't get eaten alive.
Only by messy balance sheets. I'm kidding. We've got Zoho Books. So it runs the whole accounting show, even adds taxes to your invoices automatically.
And tax management is super quick, which means less firefighting, more forecasting, or coffee run.
Speaking of fighting, who replies to all the where are my order emails?
Nobody. We've listed our entire storefront on Zoho Commerce. It handles our orders, customers, and products, all while syncing it in Zoho Books.
Damn, I bet order.
Yo, legends, we are back. Second half is underway. So sorry. Taking my time. See, you had a good time in the chat anyway. See, you had a good time in there. Therefore, that's exactly what I was doing. I was away in the toilet. Come on, Celtic. You're a legend. You were bad behaved. Every last one of yous. Every last one of yous. Auchinleck Talbot looking threatening there down the right-hand side. Good cross. Let's see if I can get this updated maybe a wee bit into the future. Yep, 48 minutes I'm at now. Damn, yeah, caught up a little bit. Hey, you. The game's not that bad. Yep, looking for Celtic to score soon. You'll never behave, legend. Never been known. Of course. No, Mick, it was you. Use rule the chat at half time, legends. Just talk about what you want. If I don't see it, it never happen. Just don't offend anybody. Try and be nice. Oh no. Yeah. Try to walk it in. That's too close to the keeper, that cross. McCowan. I've not seen Balikwisha get a sniff so far in this game. I've seen him pick the ball up like once or twice, but not really threaten, push, or beat a man. I've not seen him beat a man. It's terrible. Man, Balikwisha. It's just no physical presence to him whatsoever, is there? Let me count. That's okay, Brian. We protect the endangered species. Yeah, we need to get into it. Come on, Celtic. I don't know, Balikwisha does. He looks disinterested to me as well. He looks physically incapable. Doesn't look like the kind of player who would thrive at Celtic. He doesn't have the skill to go past a player, or I just failing to see where he fits in. Oof. Bless me. Yeah. I can see he's bringing Hatate and that on pretty soon. I can see Martin O'Neill making those changes, being more positive. Maybe bringing on Yamada, giving Yamada a run. I don't know if there was any changes made at half-time, legends. I'm so sorry. Yep, this squad needs routed. But this board are just incapable. They're incapable of making the changes that are needed. It's a winger that can't go past. He doesn't even beat the man for pace, Brian. He doesn't even challenge the man for pace. He doesn't even go like to the levels of fucking Daisen Maeda and just knock the ball past the man and run. Yeah, a few people have said that, Hoopy. A few people have said that, mate. Yeah, don't worry, relax. It's not a problem. Yeah, I just think like too many teams rely on that Y Scout app. That's where they scout all their players now. It's got video footage and statistics and stuff. I think too many clubs rely on that app. and don't do enough genuine scouting. Yeah, we're coming up on what, the 60th minute, about 53rd. Is that Callum McGregor? That's a poor shot. It's wayward. Our coverage was better. Jump back there. Exactly, Craig. I don't know what you're doing with your spare time, mate, but it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. Sums Balak with shot. Summed up in a sentence. Balak with shot 2026. He looks more interested in sniffing a line than hitting the line. Exactly. Fucking brilliant. Spice up your life, Balak with shot. Get a grip.
Just spicy. It's happiness.
Defo, Mikey. I still back Celtic to win the league. I still back it. I still think we need to make moves in the transfer window. We need a striker. We definitely need a striker. Someone who can score with the head would be ideal because we cross balls to no one. Yeah, exactly. But they're all his yes men. Every last one of them, Ian. That's what they're on the board for. Yes men. Yeah, I think McCown's on the other wing as well, Whoopie. McCown's playing left wing, Forrest is playing right wing. Balikwisha's supposed to be central, I think. But he's just walking around, mate. I can't really tell what position he's playing. No, James, I do not, mate. I do not. Exactly. Look, Celtic should clinch this game. This should not be in question. But the longer this goes on, the more nervy the occasion will become. Celtic need to get this. The second goal in this game is crucial. It needs to come in Celtic's favour. Because if we go into the last 10 minutes and it's still 1-0 Celtic, it's a precarious lead. He's always sideways and back the ways with Callum McGregor nowadays. Things like this, look, corner kick to Celtic. Yeah, have a big Giamacca, someone who's threatening with the head, a powerhouse. I don't care the rest of his game. I don't give a fuck about the rest of your game. Someone who can come in and get us between 15 goals and 18 goals between now and the end of the season. Balikwisha's supposed to be playing left mid where Hitati's playing. Yeah, see him picking up the ball well. Good ball forward for Celtic to win that corner. Yeah, I think Hoopy's spot on there, Brian. He's playing left mid. Come on, Celtic. You think he's been Celtic's best player this half? I don't really think so, legend. Don't think anybody's really stuck out. But in that respect, then, I suppose you could be correct. Because I don't think anybody's really stuck out in this half. He's not even a footballer. And that, mate, not saying he's good. Exactly. I think the jury's, I just don't understand Balikwisha myself. Don't understand if Celtic scouted this guy for 2 years. What was he doing in those 2 years to maintain the interest? Because he's certainly not fucking doing it now. Kev's took it personally. Yeah, it is. It's Danny Dyer. Talbot are solid at the back as well, and they're sacrificing everything to get in front of the ball. You know what I mean? Absolutely, giving it everything they've got. That's to be expected. Yeah, I don't think he was playing as a winger when he came to Celtic, Brian. I think he was playing just behind like a false nine, just behind the striker. But he was playing centrally for Anderlecht when we brought him in. But he was billed as a winger. Like that's what he was pitched to us as bringing in a left winger. So the more you look into that transfer, the less and less it makes sense. Thank you, James, my man. You're welcome to be here. Supporters of any club are welcome to be here, my man. Just keep it decent and that. You know what I mean? A bit of banter. And that's what it's all about, innit? You come in, you laugh in your rival's face if something goes wrong. That's the whole point. That's the point of a rivalry. If I'm not willing to sit here and let you laugh at me, what the fuck's the point yet? You know what I mean? I certainly hope I'd certainly win when Sevco and that have been having meltdowns in the past previous managers and stuff, and I go and watch that content and sit and piss myself laughing. So you're welcome, legend. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Share us out to more people. He's not a winger. Mixed raging as well now. Shut up, Mick, all right? Yeah, he came in, he was billed as a winger, definitely, Brian, when we brought him in. Another corner to Celtic. Taking short and then crossed in to the edge of the area. Come on, Celtic. Come on. That's brutal, man. It's brutal. It's been pure low. It's low quality. Our build-up playing stuff is good until we get towards the final third, and it's just completely toothless. Yeah, nothing personal ever. It's all in jest, legends. No problem, legend. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Oh, as long as it's me you're a fan of, and no the other guys. Fuck you guys. Just me. Come on, Celtic, man. That's terrible. We just have zero aerial threat. Zero aerial threat at all. That's what I'm saying. That would fix so much. See for Celtic, see just a big target man up top. And a big defender who gets up there for corner kicks and that as well. Changes been made now, legends. Exactly. Tenetke is coming on, and Hitati. Forrest going off for Tenetke. Don't know if it's just the one substitution. Yep. Yeah. Just the one change so far. I think Hitati would be coming on there. Exactly. Celtic have been like this. Martin O'Neill has had this effect. When you think how dire Celtic are, it's only 1-0 right now. It's 60 odd minutes. Should be 2-0. There's Sandra in as well. Welcome in, legend. Came in with a boom. Came in with a boom. Flag up. Maybe offside. Somebody shouting goal. Goal. It's chopped off. Offside. See it on screen there, legends. I've not seen it on the coverage I'm watching yet. It's been reviewed by VAR. But all due respect, Rangers, your club are being proactive and they're making good signings. You're going out to win this league. I understand that. Rangers have got everything to gain. If Rangers win the league this season, they go straight into the Champions League. There's a 40 million recuperation straight away. I do think Rangers are going to throw absolutely everything at this to win this league. And Hearts are in a fantastic position as well. Celtic are certainly left with all to do. Do I think Celtic are capable of doing it and winning the league? Yeah, I certainly do. I think Celtic are still capable. Celtic are only a couple of signings away, in my opinion, of being real contenders. But it's going to be very exciting. That's for sure. Thanks for your opinion, my man. Welcome in. Yeah, goal, Johnny Kenny. Yeah, you just don't think we've got enough in the tank right now, Michael. That's understandable, my man. Yep, offside. For fuck's sakes, in the chat. Especially the way we're playing at this level here, we should be absolutely dominating Auchinleck, Talbot, and in a lot of aspects of the field we are dominating them, but it's certainly not up front. We just have no bite up front. We're completely toothless. Yeah. I don't know, the lines looked a bit sus, but VAR's reviewed it and said it's offside. Exactly, Michael. You have been saying for a long time, mate. The first leg of the Kairat game I went to see was absolutely abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Me, I'm a confident Celtic fan. I love Celtic. I still think Celtic can do it. I think we have a couple of polarising signings, a couple of good signings. Celtic are not far away. 2 strikers and a central defender who can defend fucking corners and free kicks and long throws. Someone who's good in the air at both ends of the field. I don't think Celtic are that far away. Of course, we need a lot more, but that comes in the summer. I think that's what we need right now to get this over the line. Yeah, that could be next year's Champions League money as well, also down the drain. Alec Michel takes the ball in nicely, turns on it, just no finish, no end product.
Why would you say it like that? Because with Labara, I've saved a small fortune. Everyone in the village.
We watched the adverts in here.
I just haven't yet.
Labara, the smarter mobile network.
The smarter mobile network. There you go.
£5 a month.
Come on, Celtic. Let's get more of those opinions in chat from more of the chatters that are in there right now, right? Get your opinions in there. Do you think on this form right now, Celtic can still mount a challenge and win the league? Or do you think on the squad right here, right now, what we've got right now, no, we need investment. We need at least 2 or 3 players. Or do you think there's no way we're going to do it? Regardless of who we bring in, we'd need about 6 players, 7 players coming in. They had the kind of quality to win this league to ensure it. I pocket the ad revenue. The other channels, legend. That's how it's done. Yeah, Coffee, you're still waiting to see how the window's going. There's Nigren coming on as well. Nigren's always good for a goal as well. Yeah, struggling against Auchinleck, Talbot. Yeah, but terrible. I think that offside and all, that's a contentious decision, in my opinion. I thought he was just onside, but it is what it is. Celtic need to score more. Yeah, Coffee, but there's still, I think, there should be enough players right in this squad from the first team, like Callum McGregor, Luke McCowan, who's always on the fringes of the first team. There should be enough players with the experience to utterly dominate this game. Utterly dominate this game. Auchinleck Talbot, to their credit, well organised, defensively, very strong. They've offered absolutely nothing going forward. I don't think they've attacked Celtic, really. I don't think they've had like a goal-scoring opportunity that I can remember that I thought I forced Sinisalo into a save. But at the same time, it's just not good enough. It's not a good enough performance. I think that's the board there as well. Just got to call you Gaza, right? That's the board there as well, in my opinion. They refused to back. They were terrified to back Martin O'Neill in case he left the same way as Ange Postecoglou. So they were terrified to invest in Brendan Rodgers when he had a deal, when he had a year left in his deal. Brendan refused to sign a new deal unless they were investing. A catch-22 situation. It basically harmed the club. Deliberately self-sabotage. Then we brought in Martin O'Neill to cover that time period, the same way that Rangers brought in Barry Ferguson. And then when Russell Martin came in, your fans were screaming for Barry Ferguson back. When Wilfred Nancy came in, we wanted Martin O'Neill back straight away. Football swings and roundabouts. I still think at this league title, what we're playing right now, I still think there's a lot to be decided. Don't think your team, personally, Gaza, I don't think your team are perfect either. I think there's a lot of flaws on your side, the same way Hearts. But Hearts are top of the table, and that's on form. So, rightly so, right now. Just see how that pans out over the rest of the season. Yeah. That's got to be the most Scots started for Celtic in a long time. Yeah, too many dud players. Yeah, between Brendan and the board, that's exactly what happened. Mexican standoff, board refusing to invest. Because once bitten, twice shy. And I think the way Ange Postecoglou left on the last game of the season in May, when Celtic had put a staging on it out the front of the stadium for Ange to announce that he was staying, that burnt the board, made them fearful, it makes them risk adverse. They're terrified. Celtic definitely need to up their game right here. Definitely. Just not been good enough. Yeah. There's a new name as well. Welcome in, legend. Thanks for being here. Come on, Celtic. Yep. Happy with a dose of reality. We are shite. We're shite. 7 corner kicks in this game. With a real goal scoring threat up front from corners. He's got to be good for 2 goals in this game. That's nearly every game for Celtic. Yeah, exactly, Coffee. That's what I heard as well, mate. He knew he was going. He knew the money was coming. He wanted to go out there and stay in the hot weather. There's the 8th corner kick of the game. Yeah, exactly, Deborah. I think the perfect time for Hearts to, it's going to be a decider when Celtic face Hearts as well. In the top 6 split, it's going to be all to play. It's going to be all to play for. It's going to be highly exciting, that's for sure. I want Celtic to be involved. I want the board to be proactive and bring in at least 3 players. At least 3 players, 2 strikers and a centre back. I would love, and if depending on who leaves, if Maeda goes and Hatate goes, then obviously replace the players that leave as well. Then wait for the summer when the new manager comes in, whoever he may be. No, I don't blame him either. I don't blame him either. He ran out of ideas, and everyone in the league had basically figured them out again. Young Colby Donovan's playing, but it's kind of like the fringe players from the first team mixed with a couple of players from the first team, like Anthony Ralston's in there, Callum McGregor, Liam Scales at this point. Yeah, it's not been a good performance at all. Celtic have been flat, absolutely flat. Especially this second half has been terrible. Yeah, I'd love that as well. I said that if Celtic don't buy anyone, I'd love Martin O'Neill to walk away. He can no longer lend his credibility to this charlatans in charge of this club. Exactly. This is the depth of our squad. Exactly. Yeah, McLaughlin, I don't think Taneke, I don't think he has the physical ability to hold players off. Especially when teams start doubling up on him. He runs out of ideas. But like I've said before, he has no one to cross the ball to. His game relies on stats and dangerous attacks and beating players, how many times he beats players and stuff like that. He's watching those stats. So he's not going to be crossing the ball to no one over and over again. Yeah, it's coffee. Tell us what you really think. That's how it's done. Yeah, utterly shocking. Yeah, I think that's the stadium's pretty empty. The Auchinleck Talbot end is sporadic with fans. Quite busy in the central, but the Celtic end looks quite busy, but the Celtic fans are not happy. Not happy at all. No, not at all, my man. There's no. Why would I be hostile? I don't know, really. I know for a fact the Wilfred Nancy appointment didn't work, but I still like the concept of Celtic going in an entirely new direction. I think we do need to bring a manager in who has his own philosophy, his own brand of football, and more importantly, he has his own contacts within the game to bring players in. I would love it if it was Martinez that comes in next, but I don't know how realistic that is. I don't know at this stage right now, my man. You're not being hostile either, so why be hostile? It is what it is. Yeah, exactly, Mikey. Yeah, I think some of the players or players that Ange had already identified, and Celtic's board particularly were reaping the profits and benefits of players that Ange had brought in. Players like Kyogo that we eventually sold for 10 million, Iwata, and players that we were making money on, but that we were paying minimum transfer fees for. So any player that Ange had mentioned and was already in the works, Celtic forced through and made sure they got it done. Yeah, I don't know if I think there was agents that were similar. It was similar agents between Starfelt and Lagerbielke. That's why he was identified so quickly, and they thought they'll just bring him in. He was playing so well, but once again, they never scouted him. They never identified what assets that player had and how he was going to fit in at Celtic. It's poor scouting at Celtic. It's poor infrastructure. It's a board that's trapped in the 1980s. It's a good shot there for Nygren, unlucky. Chips into the back post. The net K, this has gone nowhere. Yeah, copy. I think it was a degeneration over time. I think there was a period between Ange's totally insane Ange ball and Brendan Rodgers' totally boring Broach ball where they tempered each other out, and we got a season of good football. But it was kind of between two seasons. And definitely in the Champions League performances, you can't take that away for the way the squads perform. That's why it makes it so bitter now. So many of the players that are still at the club were involved in that Champions League run, and they're just not performing now. I would just move any player on who doesn't have the motivation. I know exactly, mate. Exactly. Smell the glove. Exactly. Can you think of a more inspirational story? I can't see it happening. I can't see it happening myself, bro, but that's what I would like. They were going to boycott it. If they'd kept it at Talbot's ground, Talbot would probably be winning right now. Celtic have been that poor. Yeah, exactly, Plunge. That's another one as well. That's why they're refusing to spend the money. They're considering their bonuses at the end of the year for their financial performance. That's how they're thinking they're going to secure their jobs. Stick to emojis. Look, this can get worse, legends. This can get worse. Welcome in. Thank you all for being here, and everyone who's in here. If you're brand new, make sure you're hitting subscribe and also hitting that like button. Do it for the chat. Do it for the stream. Don't do it for Celtic because we don't deserve it right now. Yo, legend, welcome in. Yeah, Celtic are terrible. Been playing terrible. Especially this second half. The first half we had we were managing to break Auchinleck, Talbot down and stuff and creating chances and just squandering them. But this second half have been utterly dire. Not a single standout performance, not a single player to write home about. Basically, at this stage, the outstanding performance of the night so far has been Stephen Welsh. Exactly, smell the glove. That's what I was saying as well when it got moved. Exactly, Gaza. Like your manager you've got as well, Renew, Danny Rowe. He's managed to unite your team and they were completely ragtag. The signings you see coming in now are going to improve your squad. But that remains to be seen because when Ant-Man and Gasman arrived, they were world beaters as well, weren't they, bro? And it didn't last for long. So look at Ant-Man, he completely fell off. Fucking Superman couldn't revive Ant-Man right now. He's as bad as Balik Wisha. We've been conned, both of us. Both of us have been scammed by European minnows. Is that me, mate? I agree with you, Plunge. How do you know my middle name's Fudd? Well, they basically, any player that was worth money, Coffee they sold. So they sold Matt O'Reilly and then they sold Nicholas Kuhn while receiving money for previous sales like Frimpong, and they refused to invest in the squad, only bringing in players at like 1 and 2 million. And all the time pointing at 11 million spend on Arne Engels like it was the most money they've ever spent in their entire lives. While being a club record, 11 million is peanuts in the modern game. Absolute peanuts. This board are risk adverse. They're absolutely terrified to spend money. Terrified. Self-manufacturing rainy days by refusing to invest in a playing squad. In my honest opinion, it's bordering on self-mutilation for this board. That's what they're doing to Celtic. That's why I firmly stand by the protests, so not a penny more, and sack the board. I firmly stand behind the GB as well. I think they should be reinstated. Yeah, they did. Coffee, they did. Some of them wanted away, legend. That's true. He went to Sunderland for 8 million, I think, in that region. And then from Sunderland, he went to Liverpool for 80 odd million or some shit like that. I can't quite remember what the transfers were. Yeah, I understand, mate. People have different opinions on the GB. Personally, myself, I support them. I like the GB. I like what they bring to the game. I like the colour, the atmosphere. And I don't think just because they're protesting against this board, these current custodians have any right to exclude Celtic fans who have paid their season ticket. Regardless of the situation, with them fighting with stewards, the stewards manhandling young fans in the stadium, whatever, regardless of that situation. Ban the people directly involved in that. Don't ban the entire section. We've been terrible. Terrible, Mick. Southampton for 13. I thought it was about 8 million. So, who did I say, mate? Sunderland or something? Sorry, my man. No, I don't really follow English football. I know it was one of them. Then Liverpool, 60. There's another goal for Celtic there on the screen, legends. Where is it in my chats? Well, and Sandra, where a boom. Here comes a boom. Yeah, then Liverpool for 75. Jeez, oh man. We were scammed out of that, weren't we? True. That is true, Coffee. I'm just waiting to see this goal now. See who scored that. Belter goal. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, Celtic. Edge of the box. Tenetke. Oh, beautiful strike. Right into the top bin. That's how it's done. Absolutely beautiful strike. And that still doesn't make this second half better. But Celtic players of quality have the ability to produce quality. It was a good goal. Great strike. Good work to cut inside and a great finish. Exactly, mate. How fickle are the Celtic fans? I firmly stand by getting rid of this board. I'm not stupid enough and disillusioned enough to think because we get rid of this board, everything's going to change. Because the new board is going to be appointed by Dermot Desmond, and it's going to be another gang of Dermot Desmond's yes men who pick up the phone and ask him what he thinks about transfers. And we all know exactly what Dermot Desmond thinks of Celtic fans right now. He's the real problem. He's the real evil. It's like thinking if you kill Darth Vader, somehow you defeat the Empire. No, you need to defeat the Emperor, the evil Emperor with a big curly moustache. Good goal. It was a very good goal. Good finish by Tenetke. More people in here watching than usual. Thank you all for being here, legends. If you are new, smash that subscribe and hit that like button. And don't be afraid to join the chat. We are live on Planet Celtic Facebook group. They're approaching 75,000 followers right now. So if you're in there watching, make sure you're sharing the group out to other people. Let them know we're over here doing watch-alongs, as well as the other content for the group and the podcast, the Full Leaf Clover podcast on YouTube. Make sure you're dropping those likes and subscribes on the channels and joining the chat, legends. Has that relieved a bit of the tension for the chat? The boys have settled down. They'll get back to picking on me now. Mick, from the shadows, Mick emerges to call Kaiser names again. Is that what it is, mate? I'm delighted for him. It's a scream of no, a scream of yes. It's thanks for the stream. Because you're not watching the game. No problem, legend. Thank you for coming in and showing your support and getting involved with the chat as well. Chat is paramount in here. Yous are the most important thing. As well as watching the game and stuff and reacting to Celtic's performances, chat is absolutely paramount. I'm not shocked today, legend. No, they are not world beaters. Definitely not. Wilfred Nancy loyal. Love it. I wish Wilfred Nancy was better. I liked his philosophy. I wish the players supported him more. still fiddling with him, mate. Still got 2 as well. Yeah, definitely still a shite performance. Yo, 420, welcome in, legend. Thank you for being here. I don't know if I uploaded your music. 420. No, I did not, my man. It would not upload, I don't think. But I'll get working on it, right, legend? We'll get working on it for you. Kev, you settle down all right? There's still time in this game for an upset. Auchinleck Talbot have about 7 or 8 minutes. And good luck to Scotland at the World Cup, definitely. Are you going? Are you going to any of the games? No. Wow. Hey, whatever you're on, Mike, give me some, mate. Put the contact details in chat for Geyser. Hell yeah, legend. Is that where you're based right now? Are you in the States? Where are you from? What's your name? Something must go through the U. Not got a clue. Sorry, I'm murdering it. Murdering your name, legend. Based in India. That's what your fake guys are. Well, Shalom, welcome. Assalamu alaikum, my man. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. He's based in Ireland. I'd love to go to the World Cup in America. Maybe if the channel takes off, yous will sponsor me to go to the games. That would be class. 420 will pay for me to go. He's paying the flights. One way to Bangladesh. Turning up, there'll be fucking Elephant World Cup. That one where they set the bonfire and fucking they're all riding elephants. You know, fix it for Cali. Let's go, my man. I wish it was me. I live in Ibrox. Mordor, absolute den of sin. Canada as well. Welcome in, legend. All over the world. Outer Mongolia. You're always out there, Glove. You're always out there. Wherever you're watching for you. Thanks for being here, legends. Thanks for hanging around with us, taking in the game. Usually we've got a bit of commentary in the background from the game as well, but this is the only feed we could find to put it on, so that is what it is. Wouldn't give them a penny. Boycott the World Cup. Yeah, I get he's. I see what he's saying. I just like Scotland sometimes. I would like to go and support Scotland. I wasn't reading that into it. Who are you calling you people? Don't take offense to that, guys, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tour, isn't it? It's an absolute tour. 3 minutes of extra time. I think the cup tie, I think the cup draws in a little while after the game. I don't know how long it is. Yeah, legends. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for coming in for the podcast. My man's on Vitbox. That's where he's taking the World Cup as well. Watching Kaiser on Vitbox. Let's go, Celtic. That's it. Corner kick. It's got to be just about finished. There we go. Full time. Full time in the game. Finishes 2-0 to Celtic. Absolutely horrendous performance from Celtic. Completely toothless up front despite the 2 goals. First goal. It's well worked. I think Johnny Kenny should have scored before he got the first goal. Good work for McCowan down the right-hand side, crossing in. Johnny Kenny nips in at the near post, gets a touch past the keeper. Predatorial finish, a good striker's finish, some would say. The second goal, Tenetke carves himself a bit of space at the edge of the box, rifles it right into the top right-hand corner. Fantastic goal from Tenetke, but on the whole, doesn't excuse the performance for Celtic here tonight. Just not good enough. Hopefully that's more people can see the glaring weaknesses, the glaring holes in this squad, and especially the board. Hopefully they can see it to get his players in here. Brian still go to penalties. Oh, thank you, Deborah. You absolute legend. Use all the entertainment in here, coming into the chat and spending the time. It always makes it a delight. We will be back, right, with the Friday Focus podcast. That's a Full Leaf Clover podcast. And I will be back for the next Celtic game as well, which I believe is the Bologna game. And we'll be doing a watch along there as well. So until the next time, legends, thank you all for being here. There's my main man Murphy. Y'all legends, thank you for jumping back in. Man Murphy came and visited at half time. You too, guys. I mean, all the best. Make sure you come back in, and I'll definitely do watch-alongs for everything, mate. If there's a Celtic Rangers game, I'll be doing a watch-along for the derby as well. So if you've got nowhere else to watch it, or you just want to come in and hang about and point and laugh, whatever the case may be, make sure you drop in, legend. Thanks for being here. Yep, that's the next draw. I think the draw's in about 30 minutes. So I don't even think I can hang around that long and wait for it. Lessons on all of you legends out there. Stay blessed, right? Stay happy. Stay kind to each other. And make sure if you're brand new to hit subscribe and hit like. Make sure you're sharing us out. And it's the only thing that helps the stream grow. Until the next time, legends, right? Hail, hail. I'll catch you on the next one.
With the 4-leaf clover on my breast, and the green and white upon my chest, it's such a joy for us to see, for they play football the Celtic way, for they play football the Celtic way, for they play football the Celtic way, 'cause they play football the Celtic